Hi guys, welcome to the 10th section of our class of our WordPress class, and we'll be talking about WooCommerce here. WooCommerce basically is a plugin, but it sounds similar to e-commerce. Yes, because it's a plugin that helps you sell stuff online and automate payments and stuff. Basically you could sell anything from digital products to physical products. If you have books to sell or courses to sell, or even if you sell physical products like shoes, bags, and you name it, anything, you could also even sell services using this WooCommerce. Basically, it's that good. So basically, I'll be walking you through the setup. But before we go into WooCommerce, I told you that we'll be setting up a new one, and um I'm going to be using Ocean WP. Ocean WP is actually really cool. So I'm trying to set up. So I installed the theme. I switched from Nave to Ocean WP, and you see Ocean WP active. So Nave is no longer active. See, Nave is no longer active. So now I'm trying to get started with the customization, the setup wizard. So it's more like Ocean WP helping me set up my theme. So I'm getting started. So just like Nave, you can also create, select, um, you can also select um, templates for your page, and I'm going to go with this blog template. This one. Let's just select. Or you don't need to check it out and stuff. Let's just select. Or do you know what? Should we go for? Let's go for e-commerce. Since we're going to be doing something e-commerce related, right? We could just go for e-commerce. But you could have gone. And do you know the funny thing? You can actually have an e-commerce and blog in the same website. Do you get the idea? You can have both of them in the same website. I've already shown you how to um, set up a blog, right? I would setting up an e-commerce on your website is quite similar, except the fact that you have to go to your plugins page and install WooCommerce, basically. And when you install WooCommerce, it's going to function like this too, because there is going to be a page that helps you set up and stuff. So they just ask you a few questions. Let's just do that before we even continue, so that you understand what I'm trying to say better. So WooCommerce. So I'm trying to set up or integrate um, a store on this website. So I activate. You see that once I activate, I'm very certain they should redirect me to a page that would help me set up my WooCommerce or my e-commerce. Okay, you see it. WooCommerce is already here. So I'm very certain that that's the page to do that. Awesome. So here you just put in your address or something, blah 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 blah, country or region, let's say Jamaica, Kingston, city, blah blah blah. I'm just writing something, just something there so that you see what I'm saying. No thanks. You might want to read that when you're setting up. Just trying to sharply get this done. So you see that they just show ask you a couple of questions and you do what you're doing. Basically, that's just, you could go for downloads and okay, these ones are quite premium stuff. I think you'd have to pay for this actually. I think you have to pay for this. So that's just it. But then these physical products and downloads could actually work for you. This downloads is more like digital products, so they could work for you without even paying anything. But these ones are more like advanced features that you might want to pay for. That is, if you're already earning from your website or you're looking to earn from your website. So you continue and blah 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 before you. Um, so let's just keep going. So business 1 to 10. Just I'm just putting any other thing. No, not any other platform, please. No, let's just keep going. Continue. So let's continue. So it's more like helping me set up, right? So you see that WooCommerce is also giving me Ocean WP as number one. Okay, currently active theme. it might not be number one, but I'm just trying to make a point here. The Ocean WP was actually on the list. So you see, okay, this one is a premium one. It says $79 per year. So you see that this is agency too. This storefront is free. Yeah, so but we are going with Ocean WP because we just activated that before we came here. So we just continue with the active team and stuff. So this let's just skip all these ones. We don't need any more stuff. Just want to get this up and running. Just get this up and running. So basically, with that done, your WooCommerce is set. That's how easy it is to actually like set up your WooCommerce. That's basically it. How to set up your WooCommerce. Now I know I'm not talking about a lot of things here. That's because it's going to be up to you to go check them out one after the other. They like you can't exhaust the plugins on WooCommerce on WordPress. Just look for the ones that work for you and stick with them or stick to it. Basically, because there are lots of plugins. Yeah, I can count like how many social media there. Okay, for SEO now, yes, we'll still get to SEO. I think it's the next chapter or the next two. But for SEO, you have Yoast, you have Mark Rank, you have all-in-one plugin, you have a lot of plugins, but you stick to the one you know. Okay, this works for me, so I might just go with this or something. So that's how it is. Basically, you can have a lot of plugins, but have those ones that that work for you. Basically, so now that we set up our WooCommerce, you can skip that and just come back to our um, template here. So let's install a demo and see, or let's go back. Let's just set a an e-commerce theme, right? Let's just set an e-commerce theme because this section is about e-commerce. So that will just help us select and install demo. So it installs the demo. So basically, anyone you are seeing get this add-on is premium, but install now is telling you that okay, you can get it for free. Absolutely. So you see active, 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 active. So we can go ahead to import. So basically, it's going to import everything, import the post and import stuff, a lot of things, and also media content too. Wow, I really love this template. It's just the main theme itself is just buggy and stuff, but the template is like really really cool. And by the look of things, I think you can actually even import these starter sites here on Ocean WP. Yes, very possible to do this. Um, Very possible since it's actually an Elementor template. Ocean WP2 uses Elementor, so yes, very possible to actually do this. So yeah, demo imported. Now we can go ahead to check out our site. Let's just leave all this like this and check out our site basically. You could set your color, site title, stuff like that, but let's just go ahead to check out the main website and let's visit the website and see. So you see how Ocean WP has automatically installed a shopping theme on our website. Yeah, so you could add to cart and stuff, and make payments here basically. So people can actually like buy stuff from your website. These are like basic themes. Let's talk about that. These are basic themes. For premium themes, you'd see much more. Okay, now let me show you something. Theme first. Theme Forest e-commerce themes. Now I want to show you the difference between a basic theme and a premium theme. Now, if you want to actually like build very sleek website, you want to go for premium themes. And premium themes you have to pay for them, right? No, I'm not going for Shopify. I'm going to theme first. I want to go to theme first and get and check out e-commerce websites. Basically, you see that these are like basic stuff. Like, yeah, they are cool and stuff, but really nothing is special about them. Like, nothing is like really special about them. If you were in the 90s, early 2000s, that's where you see a website like this and you'd be freaked out. You'd be like, wow, awesome. But now, um, no. So let's take an example. Let's just use something like let's use we're looking for an e-commerce theme. Preferably one that supports Elementor. So let's just type it there. Do you know what? Let's just custom search ourselves. Like they redirected us to the attack, so we don't want that. Let's look for e-commerce WordPress Elementor. So those are the three things that we're looking for: e-commerce, WordPress, Elementor. Yeah, so this one has all three. Now let's check it out. Let's preview it. Let's preview it and see. You would see I've not checked out the website, but I don't know this website. I don't know this team, but I'm very certain that it's going to be way much better than exactly. You see how this looks? It's going to definitely you see the interaction, you see the header. It's going to be much better than, and you see how it has 12 demos. Awesome. So you can actually look at which ones you want and install basically. So I've not checked out this team before. I don't know them. I don't know them, but I was definitely sure that let's check out this demo. That if I actually clicked on it or checked here, check this out, I would see something much better. And I wasn't wrong because this is much better. Looking at the placement and everything, looking at the whole animation stuff. Like you can create these animations with Elemental, right? You can create them with Elemental. You can do anything here you want to do with Elemental. Everything here, right? You see how the blog looks? It looks much different. It looks sleek. You see how the static header is? It's just much more beautiful than what you'd get with the free theme and stuff. With the free theme and stuff. Although there are quite some websites that actually like do well um with free e-commerce websites, and I'll give you a couple of them. I can't remember this, but let's just search best free e-commerce themes. I can't remember exactly the theme. Let's close this. So basically, you see, Ocean WP still has something really cool. But let's check out. I think it's Rife, but I want to check out what's under there. Flux 2 is another one, like really really cool. Yes, so it's Rife. It's Rife. See how it looks. See how slick it looks. See how slick it looks. Let's just preview and see. I don't want to preview there. I want to see the demo. That's for the theme. This for the demo, like the templates, like the ready designs. Like the pre-made templates that we talked about then. So it's loading now. So before it's as we wait for it to load, let's just get into something else. So yes, we've switched our teams and stuff, so we can get onto so we can basically get onto WooCommerce. And the first thing we've already done, like WooCommerce setup, we've already done that. And I would show you the next thing I'm going to show you is how to set up your product. Setting up your product is quite easy. It's as easy as setting up uploading a blog post. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, this just opened now, so we can check out and see. Okay, this one looks good. This one looks good. This one looks good. Let's check out this one. So these are cool designs actually. So let's just check. This is like e-commerce like. So let's see the live version. Let's close this and as that loads, let's just quickly get into this. Okay, nice preloader. Awesome. You see how slick it is, and this is actually a free, free plugin and free theme. It's completely free, completely free. So this is very cool. Actually, it's very cool. It's very cool. So yeah, this is actually one theme. You see, there are quite a lot. All you just need to do is um, look for it. That's a majority of the work using WordPress. Look for what you want. Look for what would give you the best outcome in the shortest amount of time. That's what you should be gunning for, basically. So let's close that and get back to our dashboard, our WooCommerce. We spent quite a lot of time trying to sort out something else. So I'll be talking about two more things, or yes, two more things basically, and that is your products. And let's close all these things. Let's close all these things. Let's close all these things. I don't know why they're doing like this. Let's close it. Why are there too much notifications? Like why? But it's all good. Let's keep going. Um, now we can now we can now I can show you how the products work. So basically, go to the dashboard and click on products. You would see that I think there should be a couple of products here, or not. Yes, there should be a couple of products here. You see how easy it is. I told you it's just like so. How you set featured images. Let's open this in the new tab. How you set featured images is how you just set this one, you know, and stuff basically. So you set you include a title. You include a title, you put your categories and stuff, you put a product image. If you have more images, you can put them in a, like as a product gallery. A product gallery acts in such a way that you can add more images, like more than one image. If you have descriptions, you could put them here or here, you know. Those are like descriptions of what you're doing. And this is where you put the price, like the product data is where you put the price. You see, you insert that here. Now let me show you something. Let's say this goes for 9,000. Okay, 90,000, and we save this, right? Okay, before we save it, okay, let's save it first. Update, and yes, it has updated. So let's open this in a new tab and see. So we are more like I'm trying to like view the products that we just edited. So it's loading, and you see the product we just edited is here already. You see how it looks. Ocean WP is quite cool. It's quite cool, like really cool, like really cool. So this is it. You see the price $90,000 and stuff. But I want to show you something now. Let's say you're offering a discount of say 9,000. What you need to do is just put 81,000, a discount of 10%. Sorry. So let's say you're offering a 10% discount. All you need to do is put the sale price as $81,000 and update. If you update that, then you would be able to um, give this particular product as a discount. You see, it's already here as sale. You see, the 90,000 was crossed and 81,000 became. So these are the things that you could actually do with WooCommerce, you know. And in the resources I'm going to send to you. And by the way, so you'll be able to get that resources in. Don't forget, WP is fun slash resources and pro tip. So this thing here, you'll be able to get and download the resources for what we are doing. Okay, resources and pro tip. Okay, why is it not coming here? Okay, you know I had already deleted the redirect. You know the redirect was already deleted. Let me enable that back. Let me enable that back. You see what's redirected. That means it actually worked then. I guess maybe it had not just reflected. So let's try again. So it worked then. So you could just check out the um, plugins and the pro tips I'm going to be giving basically. So that being said, I would lastly talk about the plugin. Now, um, depending on where you are watching this um, um, class, depending on the country you are, um, I wouldn't know what tool actually works best for you, but I'll be using Nigeria as an example. For you to set up your payment um, gateway, um, PayPal doesn't really work best for us here. PayPal doesn't really work best for us. Payment, sorry. PayPal doesn't really work best for us. So we go with Paystack because Paystack actually makes it easier for you to receive. You see that there are quite some things you can actually do. If you want to stick to cash on delivery and have your customers pay with cash, then it's great. You could just tick this and you're good to go, right? But typically you would want them to pay first on your website with their card. That's why you can actually use PayPal and click on that and set up. But for because of my audience, Nigerian audience, I'll be using Paystack. And you know that there is no Paystack here. How do you then get Paystack? How do you then get Paystack? First of all, you have to go to paystack.com, create your Paystack account, you sign up and stuff like that. You create a free account. I'm not going to be creating any account. I'm just going to be, hey, I'm closing that. It was loading I think it was loading my account. So I just closed that. Um, I don't think it did, but the main idea is that when you create that account and you're done creating your Paystack account, then you can come to plugins and add a new plugin. You are looking for a plugin called Paystack. Remember that Paystack is not here. It's not even part of the payment method you can use for your website now. So you have to add it as a plugin. You see how a plugin is actually very cool. You see how a plugin is very, very cool now. So basically, what you want to do is install now and activate. And when you activate, I'm sure it has already activated. It has not just reflected. Then we can now refresh this page and watch what happens down here. You see Paystack shows up. So you can then turn this on and set up. In Paystack and almost any other payment gateway that you could integrate here, there's something called a test mode and a live mode. You typically want to work with a live mode. It's not even typically, you have to work with live mode. So you see that, watch what happens to this here. You see, you change the test. That means that's because it's in test mode. But removing it from test switches it or changes it to live mode. So you want to go to your Paystack. You will get it in your dashboard settings. I think API and webhooks. So this is how you get to your keys. By then you should have already created your Paystack account. I'm just showing you where you would locate it, where you'd get it. So basically that's where you get it. So when you get your live secret key, you come back here and paste it. You get your live public key, you come back here, you paste it, right? So that's just what you need. And then you save changes. But don't forget that you need to disable this enable test mode. So when you do that and you save, you want to come back here. Optional to avoid situations where bad network makes it impossible to verify transactions. Set your webhook here. Now on that same page that I told you, I gave you the page to get your live keys. You want to copy this link and paste it on that webhook field. You will see it on that same page. You want to copy this your link. This is our website, WPIS. WP is fun, and these are webhook and stuff. You want to copy this and paste it there, right? So that's basically how it will work. So it's just to be safe, really, just to be safe. So you click save changes and you're good to go. And that is how you integrate Paystack to your WordPress dashboard. So thank you very much for your time, and we've come to the end of the 10th section. We'll be talking about SEO in the next one. See you in the next section.